By the end of this lecture, learners will be able to define the characteristics of the Suggestopedia teaching method, identify the typical techniques of the Suggestopedia teaching process, know the advantages and shortcomings of the Suggestopedia teaching method. This is lecture number 16. The Suggestopedia teaching method. Hello everybody. And welcome to UNIV-ENGLISH channel. It's all my pleasure to meet you again in this series of e-learning lectures, aimed at developing your knowledge and skills in the area of didactics and pedagogy, to reach teaching learning quality. But, before we move forwards, if you have not been here before, then, welcome to the UNIV-ENGLISH channel. If you do like videos like this, then make sure to hit the subscribe button. And also smash the notification bell to receive notifications of when I produce more videos like this. For more information, you are invited to visit my website, english.mokerma.com. So, let's begin with this question. What do you know about the Suggestopedia teaching method? Introduction. Suggestopedia is often regarded as a pseudoscience because it hasn't been used on a large scale with the correct methodology and testing. It is a compound word: suggestion and pedagogy. Learners are encouraged to consciously use relaxation techniques and physical postures with low lighting and soft music in the background. Suggestopedia is an educational method created by the Bulgarian physician Georgi Lozanov. It is based on the principles of neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. Suggestopedia focuses on the idea that learning is enhanced by a calm body and clear mind, which allows for better concentration, memory and recall. Educational researchers claim that Suggestopedia helps learners master languages approximately 3 times as quickly as conventional methods. Lozanov suggests that the human brain can process large amounts of material if given the right conditions for learning. One of these conditions is a state of relaxation and letting the teacher take control. Lozanov has demonstrated that through a careful learning environment, including specially trained teachers, the learning process can be accelerated. Characteristics of Suggestopedia. The principle of Suggestopedia is to help students learn more efficiently, as it stimulates imagination and creativity. To achieve this, the teacher uses different techniques, such as specific language patterns, pauses and intonation, to suggest to the subconscious what should be learned. Students are encouraged to participate in discussions and debates, learning vocabulary through contextualized examples. The following are the main characteristics of Suggestopedia. 1. Classroom atmosphere. Classroom setup. Armchair. Light is comfortable. Everything is bright and colorful. Posters and music. 1. A new name and occupation, to dispel fear or anxiety. 2. Handout, for advanced students. 3. No test, no assignment. 4. Conversation with translation in music, to activate the whole brain of the students. 5. Games, songs, role play, to strengthen the material. 6. Vocabulary is emphasized. 7. Grammar is dealt with explicitly but minimally. 8. Speaking communicatively is emphasized. 9. Native language is used to make the meaning of the dialogue clear. 10. As the course proceeds, the teacher uses the native language less and less. Teacher's role. The goal of the teachers using the teaching method is to help students eliminate and overcome the barriers to learning and increase their communicative ability. To create situations in which learners are most suggestible. To accelerate the process of learning a foreign language for everyday communication and show absolute confidence in the method. To desuggest learners' psychological barriers. To activate learners' paraconscious part of the mind. Gives the students the impression that learning is easy and enjoyable. Leads the class in various activities involving the dialogue, for example, question and answer, repetition, and translation. Integrate indirect positive suggestions, there is no limit to what you can do, into the learning situation. Authority, being confident and trustable. Security, affording a cheerful classroom atmosphere. The teacher speaks confidently. Encourage face-to-face communication. The teacher is the source of all information. Organizer and observer. Respect and encourage face-to-face exchange and activity participation. The teacher leads the class in various activities involving the dialogue, for example, question and answer, repetition, and translation. The teacher should integrate indirect positive suggestions, there is no limit to what you can do, into the learning situation. Maintain a solemn attitude towards the session. Learner's role. Respect and trust towards the teacher, relaxed, following the teacher's instruction easily. Commitment to the class and its activities. Do their assignments. Role play, enjoying the new identity freely. Secure assumption of a new identity. Feel comfortable. Relaxed psychological barriers are desuggested. Confident the target language comes naturally. Success is obtainable. Consequence students feel more comfortable. Relax and believe in the method. Groups of learners are ideally, socially homogeneous 12 in number and divided equally between men and women. The teaching/learning process in Suggestopedia. 3 phases. 1. Deciphering, the teacher introduces the grammar and lexis of the content. In most materials the foreign language text is on the left half of the page with a translation on the right half of the page with a translation on the right half. Meanings are conveyed via the mother tongue, not unlike the bilingual method. 2. Concert session, active and passive. In the active session, the teacher reads the text at a normal speed, sometimes intoning some words, and the students follow. In the passive session, the students relax and listen to the teacher reading the text calmly. Baroque music is played in the background. 3. Elaboration. The students finish off what they have learned with dramas, songs, and games. Students engage in various activities designed to help them learn the new material and use it spontaneously. Students should practice using the material through singing, dancing, dramatizations, and games. Then it has developed into 4 phases as lots of experience were done: introduction, concert session, elaboration, and production. Lozanov, 1982, indicates that this method transcends the language classroom and can be applied in different language situations. The author argues that the new words in each lesson should amount to about 200 to 240. Advantages of Suggestopedia teaching method. Learning environment. Students' mental reserves are stimulated through the integration of fine arts music, drama, or paintings. Arouse students' interests and potential to memorize. It's desired that the students achieve a state of infantilization, so they will be more open to learning. Thinking highly of students' feeling. The emphasis of interaction. The treatments to students' mistakes. It becomes an easy way to learn for students. Different techniques used, that's why for students to remembering things become easy. This method also includes students, that's why students' creativity also developed through these techniques. Activates mental potential. Disadvantages of Suggestopedia teaching method. This method includes a lot of hard work of teachers. This method becomes easy for students, but it becomes difficult for teachers because for them to find different techniques and to prepare different tasks, it needs lots of time. Lack of flexibility. Lack of trust in teachers. Overemphasized of language use. Absence of tests. Differences characteristics between students. It depends on the student, that's why some students may take interest and some may not take interest. In less students' class, this technique becomes useful, but in a large class, it becomes more difficult because it becomes difficult to give attention to everyone. Some will find classical music boring, irritating, and stimulating. Exaggeration of rhythm may be passive and illogical. There will be financial and environmental limitations. The provision of materials isn't always possible. Only a certain kind of teachers is reliable to teach using the Suggestopedia method. Conclusion. Suggestopedia is a teaching method that focuses on developing intellectual abilities. It involves using engaging techniques combined with visualization, relaxation techniques and muscle stimulation to increase its effectiveness. The goal of Suggestopedia is to trigger the body's natural ability to adapt itself and learn more effectively. This instructional teaching model considers that all people were capable of taking in, and retaining, information through all 5 senses, not just sight and sound. He believes that students learn best when they were in an environment where they felt relaxed.